Hey there, everyone. Welcome to White Day, a labyrinth named school. Also, happy White Day because it is March 14th. This is going to be a 100% walkthrough where I will take the time to discuss the story and lore and show how to get all the trophies in White Day. I will timestamp dialogue options, decisions, and the trophies as they are earned, including notes in the description. For the first series in this walkthrough, we are going to be playing the game on hard difficulty, earning all 10 endings, and completing the Ghost Collection, along with all miscellaneous trophies. And with that being said, let's get started. So we're actually a little bit ahead of time in real life here. You should get a trophy right away for just being in this building. So main building 1 called Uninvited Guest. Enter main building 1. So I did turn off all of the tutorials, so hopefully that doesn't come up to bite me in the butt later. And I am very specifically skipping key items to start off, like the ghost story that's right there, because we're going to do that later. I want to focus on... Leave me alone, tutorial. I want to focus on required events first. Building maintenance status. As of March 9th, the installation of light fixture next to the workshop is scheduled to be completed by tomorrow. Please make sure to tidy up all tools and ladders after their use. The wiring of workshop is currently under repair. I thought that legitimately just said workshop. The steam valve of the ventilation window, yeah. Please do not close. Sorry, to workers, please do not close the steam valve to the ventilation window, which is actually a hint. I gotta get used to the controls. Quick note, when you turn the lights on, you'll see a little flash right there in the corner, upper middle, sorry, not corner, middle screen. You can see it flashing whenever there's an item that you need, or that you can pick up, I should say. We actually need the first couple, though. And I'll come back for you. So... You have to go in the classroom and pick up the little document, otherwise the door here just stays locked.
How do we get in?
Yeah, I wonder how we can do it. Oh my, you totally startled me just then.
First dialogue option. So this is a right left decision set. When it comes to endings, the main thing you want to be focused on is maintaining high relationship with the majority of the girls. So just try to be polite, in other words. So right, sorry I didn't know you guys were here.
Oh, I've seen him. He's a new transfer student.
Really?
Anyway, I'm leaving. See ya.
I'm Sung-ah Kim, homeroom 8.
Really? Let's talk to her about the other girl, you know, the one from the opening video. No, I'm Heemin Lee.
This was out of the blue. But it's nice to meet you. So why did you come to school at this hour?
So I believe he actually came here to deliver a present for White Day to the girl he is interested in, which I think continuity-wise is supposed to be So Young, but that kind of changes depending on your decisions throughout the game. So I left something here.
Yeah? I'm glad that you're here. You are going to help me out.
I love the antagonism of the alternative options. Like I said, right, left, right, left. Okay, what am I going to help you with?
Just something. Follow me. Ji-hyeon and I didn't know what we were gonna do. Goodness, a guy like you showed up. Definitely have what it takes to help me.
Really?
Welcome! First time in the girls' bathroom?
So you want me to stand here and wait until you're done? No, 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 no. Let's go. This is a left. Okay. Just what kind of help do you need in here?
Why? Worried I want something weird? I left my book in the home ec room. I can't get in because it's locked. I happen to know that the keys are in the auto shop classroom, but it's locked as well. But you can crawl through that vent up there and get me the keys.
All right.
Thank you. I knew that you'd help. We'll need a ladder, and we'll also need some sort of cutting tool. Why don't you look around?
So aggressively forceful, isn't she? So that little note we just read about on the next to the door there was about the workshop, which is right here, I believe. Actually, I can't remember which one's first. Workshop here, home ec room here, one or the other. The home ec room is like probably one of the most enigmatic rooms in the entire school, if you ask me. Okay, wire cutter. A simple wire cutter can be used to cut fences and small wires. I kind of skipped over some of this earlier on, so let's quickly take a look. Gift for White Day. A White Day gift for someone's crush. It has candy inside. And as far as you know at the beginning, the only girl he knows here is So Young and sort of Ji-hyeon, but I don't think he knows Ji-hyeon by name. So Ji-hyeon is the one that was with Sung-ah there at the beginning. So Young's diary. Um, this diary belongs to So Young. So Young Han Jr. Homeroom 8 is written on the cover, and this is what we just picked up. She leaves her diary out on the school grounds. That's why he grabs it. School magazine. This is a school magazine published by Yeondu High School, or Y High School. Since it's the first issue of the school year, there's a map of the school in the appendix for freshmen. Of course, we're a transfer student, not a freshman. School coin. Construction area note. Lighting repair work on in the first floor of the main building. The workshop's wiring will be a larger job than anticipated. The repair calls for more extensive construction work. Removal of the ventilation connecting the workshop, home economics room, and the bathrooms will be necessary. Yes. You can't get to the phone, so don't bother. So you need wider cutters. You need the wire cutters for the vent, and something to step up high. Which, for whatever reason, you're not allowed to move that chair, and I still don't know why that's sitting there. Okay, so let's not run into him. And we need to get past the steam, I think that is. I think it said steam valve, right? It said do not close it. What's the first thing we're gonna do? Yeah, that looks like the home ec room to me. Yep. We want to get to the other one, the workshop. That's not loud and annoying at all. Installation engineers note the pre-existing wiring is twisted and the metal wires are seriously corroded. It will take a few more days to fix this mess. The cause of corrosion is unknown. If the corrosion leads to an overload, thus triggering the alarm to go off, and can be shut down temporarily by connecting the third and fourth sockets. No mention of the fact that there's a huge symbol on the ground. That's completely normal. Okay. Metal token. A wooden token that has the metal symbol on it. It gives off a lucky vibe. Home economics classroom key. The key that unlocks the home economics classroom. Really important key to get. We're just going to hand it over.
Oh. Huh. Not bad. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so this is a left, right, right, left situation. Next time, do it on your own. Yeah, probably couldn't guess that one, right? This school seems dangerous. I think the janitor's crazy, too.
You're not trying to scare me, are you? I'm not that gullible. Oh, but did you know? This school used to be a hospital during the Korean War. Rumor has it the whole school is haunted because so many people died here during that time. Maybe the rumor's true. I mean, especially on a night like this. Boo! Did I scare you? I guess you don't like ghost stories, huh? Oh, the doors are probably all locked by now. They lock all the doors after 10, except for the lecture hall lobby, that is. If we want to leave, we have to go to the lecture hall. You know the new building, lecture hall, and here are all connected, right? Here. This is the key to that hallway there. Could you open it on your way out? Go ahead. I still have something to do.
Sorry, I realized I was looking ahead at Ji-hyeon's dialogue. This was just a left situation. Main building 1, central hallway key. Key that unlocks the fire shutter on the first floor of the central hallway in main building 1. And this is kind of to get us out to the main area, which was locked previously. So she takes the key, which means we don't have access to that room anymore.
That was close. If you sneak in at night, the janitor gets terribly angry. If he catches you, the punishment is harsh.
Okay, this is the left, right, right, left option. And it's really important that you stay on her good side if you want to get her endings. And I am going to show a way where we don't have to necessarily play through this first section when we get to the kind of second playthrough. We can start a little bit later than we need to if we want. But punished, is that what you call punishment? Sometimes these are not as obvious as they might seem. Sometimes there's more to it than just affinity with the character.
What do you mean? Anyway, he's nice in the daytime. You're the transfer student. I'm in your homeroom. Remember?
She said he's nice in the daytime. And if you notice, when we were up in the ventilation shaft, that was a different person. So there are two janitors in the building. Um, yeah. So right. Yeah, you were with So Young earlier today, right? Acknowledge her presence. Essentially, that's what we're doing here.
You know So Young? Well, I guess everybody knows her, actually. I'm Ji-hyeon Sol. You're Human Lee, right? Anyway, what are you doing here at this hour?
I have something to give So Young. Yeah, and that's why I think that's who he's intending to give the gift to. But to raise affinity, I'm just running some errands.
I think you're incredibly brave. All alone this late. Tell me something. I always see you alone. Don't you have friends?
I've got you.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, that's right. But you'll make more soon. Okay, I'm going to go now. Be careful.
Alright. Here are the keys. So this is where things are going to get a little bit real. He is patrolling now. So you have two options if he catches you. Or I shouldn't say catches, if he finds out where you are. You can hide, or you can run. Some people say just run. I say be really careful about that until you know how to handle him. And especially when you're in higher difficulty, be really careful about making that decision to run, because sometimes it can be a pretty quick death if you're not careful. He will tend to hover around the last place where there was a disturbance, and he can hear you through the floors. So if he's right above you or right below you, there's a good chance he's going to hear you if you make noise. So be really careful about that, especially doors. Some of the doors in particular are very loud. Hallway doors, stairway doors, things like that tend to get his attention a lot easier from my perspective. And if he gets close, as you could see where he was compared to me, you'll hear that music play whenever he has an inkling of where you are. Now we want to get a lighter in here, but you can't see it, which is right there. He may hear this, so be ready to hide. You can just grab it right away, but like I said, just be ready, because is he coming back? Forewarning, you kind of need patience for days for some of this. With the lighter, we can just kind of grab stuff, so we are going to scope for supplies, but like I said, we're going to focus on requirements first. So he's coming back, isn't he? I'm going to use this moment to talk, and then we can run him out if we really want to, but he's totally going to go the way I want to go. Aren't you? Yeah, he's totally going to go the way I want to go if he doesn't move back. I should be able to run him out if I really want to, but let's see what he does. Yeah, he's going to be a pain in the butt because he knows I need to go upstairs. And this is where the last disturbance was, where we lost him. So what we're trying to do is we came from the first floor lobby. What we need to progress here is a key to the second floor lobby area connecting to the auditorium. Unfortunately, we have to go quite a roundabout way of doing that. The only way to find the item we need to get the key is to get up to the second floor lobby, which is the way he's going right now, because that's the only way we can get there. There's a stairwell on the opposite side of the floor that goes up, but he's the only one that has a key right now. So this might just be a bit of a waiting game for a while, and if needed, I will show how to juke him around a little bit and how to hide. Right now, I'm actually kind of hoping he comes back and goes down the hall, because then I can just run. Worst case scenario. But keep in mind, when you are on higher difficulty, your stamina depletes rather quickly. Oh, he's coming back. Okay. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Hopefully. If he goes through the doors at the end of the hallway, I might just break for it. He almost always hears the door over here if he's too close, so... You're not coming back, are you? I'm really hoping he's gonna go take a hard left there. Uh-oh. That's probably gonna reset him. If you're on your second playthrough, this is where you would run into G-Men. It's actually a good way to get him to despawn. Note in janitor's mailbox. Look, Mr. Sohn, I've temporarily locked the second floor lobby's door because some of the kids are sneaking into the auditorium passageway that's been shut down. If you need the key, you can find it in the key box at the main office. I left the password inside the toolbox that we always use. Okay. If you hear a sudden jingling of keys and somebody running towards you and blowing a whistle or anything like that, you can duck into one of the bathrooms. Open one of the stall doors and just go inside. Make sure you break line of sight with the janitor first. Don't just go in there and hope you're gonna hide. If the light switch flicks on, he knows where you are and he's coming for you, so just try to run. Oh wait, is that him? Is that him? I think that's his light. I don't recall there being a light up there. You know what? We'll chance it. This way we need to go anyway. Just remember, he can use that stairway back there, even though we can't. If you open doors along the way and leave them open, he will get stalled by them. He'll check out the rooms. Oh wait, there were lights up here, aren't there? I know there's some downstairs where the uniforms are. I said, listen for the keys. No, he hasn't been up here. You can also hide at the top and bottom of the stairways. Okay. Oh, he's right here. That's him. Or is that him, or is that just a light effect? I think that's a light effect. Never mind. Okay, this is a good safe spot to hide. So if he follows you in here, tries to follow you in here, I should say, turn off the light, shut the door, hide behind the desk. He's gonna come and look for you, but you can work your way around the desk. We don't know where he is, so there he comes. Okay. I'm gonna try to get in that room before he gets too close. He might see me here. Okay, I'm gonna wait him out again. Keep in mind, you can run if you want to, especially run if you need to, but get used to him first before you start making that choice too flippantly. I think he went upstairs. Just remember that he can hear through floors. At least in higher difficulty. I don't know how that works in lower. I don't really play on the lower difficulty that much. Alright, let's make a go for it. Don't know exactly where he is, so... Oh, did I hear that? Did I hear a door above me? If he comes from this angle... Okay, if we want to go to the toolbox... There's no good spot to hide here, so just be ready to run if he comes. Actually, I wonder if I could hide in the corner. Probably not. Okay, code is on the tool belt, 3126. I'm probably going to forget that. You know, we may have got lucky there. So, we now want to get back to the room we were just hiding in, the main office. He'll see you through the windows here, but at least gives us a head start on running. Oh, he came back. The door's closed. Can I beat him? He's right there. He's gonna check that room since the door's open. So it might be a good idea to just wait him out a little bit. Okay, well, he clearly doesn't know where we are. 3128. Not 3128. Let's see. 3126. Okay. Oh, really? Come on. Okay. There's another key in here, you'll probably notice. But for now, we're just going to take the one we need. After I disengage. Oh, never mind. Main building 1, auditorium passageway key. So we're going... That's the door right by the second floor lobby that we got the note about the toolbox at. So we're essentially going way back to where we started. We're just going back and forth, alright? Which means the janitor is in our pathway yet again. Them smooth moves, right? He's in the wrong area looking for me. I hate to say this so early, but we've gotten lucky with him. Alright, that is your first compulsory ghost. There's a chrysanthemum here left for someone. Student coin. And... so creepy, so cool. So this is the hallway that leads to the auditorium. There's nothing for us to do here right now, but... ignore the fact that the lights turned off and the hallway darkened. So that is our first ghost encounter. It's called the woman who hanged herself. We're about to come across another one, so you might want to make a backup save here. And from here, we just want to walk straight down the hallway. Any animation like that ghost that we just ran into, or the conversation we're about to get into, should cancel out the janitor, so just run to it if you're being chased.
Oh. I've seen you. What are you doing here at this hour?
The person of the hour. This is So-yeon Han. So options here, left and left. So I want to return your diary. Don't choose I want to give you some candy. Do not choose I want to give you some candy. I want to return your diary.
So you had it then? You came here just to do that?
Yeah, I saw Ji-hyeon too.
Ji-hyeon is here too?
Don't forget to pick that up, it's very important. That's the master key to the building. Okay, she is trapped. We're in a race up to the on the clock here, so you'll find these things here. Alright, insect repellent spray, it's bug spray. There's a prominent warning not to use it near fire. Alright. Scribbled note, remember, left then right, right then left, 86, 83, 94, 96. Don't wear a hat when seeing the school nurse. I think she hates hats. We're trying to get in here. Okay, we want to mark down the date. 83, 86, 94, 96. And correspond them to the number of medals, which is 9524, and that gives you essentially the code to the safe. I don't remember exactly what order they go in, so we're going to figure that out together. That's why I did the backup save there, and we'll come back for the hat. So, okay. I don't remember if it goes in exactly the same order. Okay, it was in that order on the thing, so if it's not, then I think I know what the alternative is. So 9, 5, 2. Okay, not working. I think I got the order out. Let me double check it really quick, make sure I get that in right. 86, I gotta do 4 and 2 and back. 4 and 2 are backwards. I think that's what I did. So 9, 5, 4, and then 2. No? Did I do that wrong? 9, 5, 4, 2. I thought I had that right. Let me double check that. I got it right last time. Okay. Oh, derp, it's right there in front of me. That's why. It was the 5 and the 9 I had flipped. I think. 5, 9. 2, 4. Got it. Chemical solvent, a solvent used in the chemistry lab. Looks toxic and has a skull and crossbones symbol. Okay. Sorry, the game was screwing me up because I was trying to listen to the game. You want to follow the numbers in the order of the years. So 86 is 5 for 5 medals on 86. 83 is 9 for 9 medals on the year 83, so on and so forth. So it was 5, 9, 2, 4 in that order, following the number of medals to the dates. Okay. I don't remember exactly where all the plants are, but we need to do those first, and then we face off against our true foe, which we'll see in a moment. There's our nemesis, our second ghost encounter, which is just referred to as the Bloodthirsty tree. Oh no, not the bell! No, not now! You can't do that to me! Just heard a terrible sound. That's the first thing you have to do before going after the Bloodthirsty tree. You need the insect repellent for the other part. And we got QTEs coming up, so just be ready. Very easy to miss. One nice thing about the QTEs is that they pop up on the side of the screen, up, bottom, or sorry, top, bottom, left, right. Um, Basically, they show up on the side. God dang it! We all know what that means, right? The strike of the clock means we got a ghost coming. Just be thankful we're not being chased right now. She hasn't hurt you, but I hear her already. She's coming. Oh, right there. Can you see her? Yeah, so you should have got a trophy called somebody's here for that. Just a little bit of quick info on her. I have some notes on her. She's she's the headless ghost. She's one of those that will pop up a lot, and she's referred to as the haunted head. There's two trophies connected to her. Somebody's here is the one I just got for running into her the first time. You have to run into her randomly 30 times to get another trophy called Faint Hello. So yeah, we're gonna tally up how many times we run into her, and just make sure if you get hit by her, that you are if you are running, by all do what you can to avoid her or find a spot to hide quick because when she does that, you'd probably notice the heart rate thing. That means we're running out of stamina because of her, and so being in a chase is not good. You need a tranquilizer to get out of that. So that's a trophy there. We got a trophy for that. Anyways, I was not expecting her to just randomly pop up at that point. So, back to what we were doing. As I was saying, we got the QTEs to kind of mark where to push when they pop up, as with the Bloodthirsty tree. You're probably questioning why these ghosts are appearing because they kind of seem random at this point. They do matter, especially the compulsory ones, like the first two we saw there. She is a little different. And she's also one of the ghosts that pops up more off. She pops up more than like once. So there's only a few ghosts that really pop up regularly throughout the story, and most of them are restricted to one building. She is not. She finds you everywhere you go. So just get used to her. Be happy that she doesn't damage you. She used to damage you in the original release of this. So, anyways, we are clear now. We have the ghost is dealt with. And the janitor, you will notice, has been despawned, hopefully. This is the PS4 version, so if there are changes to this, then my apologies. We're going to have a heck of a time ahead of us if that's the case. But he is permanently despawned until we trigger another major event, which mostly means you just want to avoid the room upstairs where So-young went missing. So that's a thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to override that first save we made and make a new backup save. And that is a good place to end this episode. To recap, we are playing as Heemin Lee, who is a transfer student at Y High School, Yeondu High School, and he has come to the school at night, the night of the 13th, kind of going into White Day, which is the 14th of March, and he has a gift that he was going to leave. I'm pretty sure for So-young, that can kind of change throughout the story, so I don't know if that's supposed to be like a canonical thing or anything like that. And essentially, he got locked in. He ran into a couple or three students so far of the school, and he returned. Did we return her diary? We told So-young we had her diary. I don't think we actually had the chance to give it back to her yet. But we essentially came in with the idea of probably slipping the diary and the candy in her locker, and then kind of came across the other girls that we are kind of making friends with at this point, or something else, I guess, depending on how you want to play the game. And we ran across a few things. There's 2 janitors that we know of that are working the night shift here. One of them has been trying to run us down, has not had much luck with us, fortunately. And we ran into 3 ghosts. So we ran into um, a 2 compulsory ghosts. There was the woman who hanged herself in the Bloodthirsty tree, and then we ran into the haunted head as well. So a few ghosties along the way, and yeah, so that's where we're at. Next time, we are going to continue working our way through main building 1, which is where we are. We've completed kind of all of the main events that we need to do to progress. The janitor has been despawned by us defeating the tree and not moving on to our next situation. And so we're going to take advantage of that, and we're going to go through the rest of the building and collect all the items, collect the ghost stories, find all the other ghost encounters before we move on to the next building. With that being said, let us close things out for this one. I'll be continuing tonight, so if you're here live, stick around. Otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.